Right, yeah, we're back with Titan Outpost, and yes, Jake, Titan is a real place. It is actually a real moon of Saturn, and most of the things said about this moon in this game so far are true. Maybe there's no real person called Virgil Limptodger on that moon. Oh god, there's so many saves. I guess I take the latest one. It's a gassy moon. And it's very cold, but it's the only other planet in the solar system right now where there's liquid on the surface. Now this planet is too cold for the liquid to be water. In fact, water acts more like rock on this planet. And the liquids on the surface are methane and propane, I think. Virgil Limptodger has now been added to the names list. He may appear. Oh, that is glorious. That is glorious. You should add my name to that list, by the way. I don't think I've ever asked for me to be on that list. But I've watched a lot and I've never appeared, so I don't think I'm on the list. But I'm there in spirit, I'm sure. We just talked to Karen, if I remember correctly. And what just happened last time at the end of this glorious playthrough's first session was that we went out, we discovered that our co-astronaut, who supposedly had died when landing on Titan, was not actually dead. She's living in a cave right outside. She has a kill switch on our suit and she tried to kill us. And we kind of were like too limpy to say, oh, we like couldn't stop her. I tried several times and I died. So she's now kind of in control of us, and I don't know what to do about that. I called the main people on the main station, and they were like, "Yeah, you should probably try not to aggravate her or something like that." They were not like very helpful with this whole situation. So we now have to decide what we do. There are several things we want to consider. We want to make, well, first of all, we're gonna get shipments in 6 days. No, I think we have to make a shipment in 6 days. No, sorry, it's 9 days. It's the 6th now, and it needs to be done on the 9th. Yeah, on the 15th in 9 days. We will have enough methane, assuming we can store enough. I don't know how big our storage is here, how much we can actually store. This one says tank 2, 0 out of 10. That doesn't really help me much, but okay. And I think if we look over to this console, I don't know what this menu is called, we can see the methane. Okay, we still can store up to 30,000 methane. And that apparently is tons. So I think I shouldn't be worried about not being able to store enough for now. We have way more storage than we need. So we will just consider whether we want to advance. There are several things we could do. We could turn on the construction, or we can turn on the lab. The construction right now that we're running is quite limited by... So this needs 10 days to excavate something out to extend our home here. We're not... Oh no, we are building a pump, which takes another 14 days. And on the main table, we can't build anything because we don't have any things. So, alternatively, I could try to charge the rover and go outside and watch outside, but I don't really know. Or I could run the laboratory, which would take how long? It will only take 8 days in the laboratory, and then we would get the synthetic biopolymers. I kind of think we should try for that. But before that, let's talk to our boss again and ask him what she recommends we do.
What can I do for you?
Alright, okay, let's ask Cal about the missions on the roster.
Since a mining operation is underway now, I can move up that exploratory mission to Palilia Macula if you want. On a personal note, I have an idea that might help you figure out what went wrong in the crash.
Alright, tell me about the Palilia Macula.
Palilia Macula is a dark spot on the surface relatively close to the Outpost. We're still not quite sure what it is, but it's probably an impact crater, which means you'll have a good chance to find some heavier elements. We still know precious little about this moon, and we need all the information we can get.
Alright, very well, so turn 6 out. Does that mean that is now on my roster here? Ah, there it is! So we could go to this Palilia Macula. But I need to charge the rover, which needs all the power there is in this station. Which is kind of difficult. Well, let's charge the rover and run the lab. Charge the rover, run the lab, and then try to just run a little bit. Work until the rover is recharged. It's only 50 minutes. Surely we can work for 50 minutes on that. All right. We can now turn on the heating system and the oxygen again. And this. Actually, we don't need the oxygen. We want the hydroponics running. And I think I want the lab running while I go out. And then we're going to go out into our rover. And we're going to explore that macula. Yeah, I was informed of a possible source of more power, but she didn't tell me actually where. She said I should hack the... I need to extend the range of the mini rover. But I have no idea how to extend the range of the mini rover. So we're doing this one next. Maybe this will be a source of minerals. So this is our station here. This is the first lake we got to. This is the second lake where I don't have a pump yet. So this Palilia Macula, we'll go there now. Oh boy, that is quite a distance. Oh yeah, we used up almost all of the charge there. But not all of it. She told you to use the yeah, I talked to the construction robot, remember? It said beep boop, beep boop. But she also says I probably have to figure out how to extend the range of the construction bot first. Palilia Macula is a dark spot. Don't worry, we'll check that out again. If Karen is on duty again, I'll ask her again about it. She just wasn't on duty right now. Palilia Macula is a dark spot on the satellite imagery. Survey the crater to the northeast. This one, I guess. Oh, there's something in there. Look at that. Oh. We do have our suit now. We are wearing like a power belt, which should extend the lifetime of our suit. Was there? What popped up there? I'll keep going. Survey status, huh? There's a survey status? The center of the crater is composed of a different material. Okay. Ah, we can search, look deeper, and we would need exploration skill 2 or 4. And I have exploration skill 1, I believe. Alright, and we did a cursory search. We searched the Palilia Macula for 1 minute. You've surveyed this area for scientific missions. You found nothing unique, but you do find 1 processable minerals. Okay. We gained XP. Let me actually look at this mineral thing. This looks like a meteorite. This rock doesn't appear to be native to Titan. Oh, thank you, science. We use the pickaxe to take ore from the rock. Oh, nice. Donk. What did that give us? What can I do with this setting? Oh, no, that shows me where the ship is. It shows me where north is. I took the ore. I guess that's all we can do here. So now we should survey more special areas of this thing, I guess. Oh. Yeah, we already searched that. Can I search the middle? No. So this is the exploration mechanic, I assume. We can just go to significant spots and then we will find things. I do like getting some metals or minerals because we need minerals and polymers as our two resources to build our base. And currently we are only running on the starting budget and I haven't really gotten any income of either. Yeah, let's have a look over this corner. This looks suspicious. What's here? Oh boy, this looks like just a wall that goes down. See anything super interesting here? And the brown haze that's in the sky, that is the real world color of Titan. We have landed a lander on Titan called the Huygens probe. Hey, maybe we'll find the Huygens probe in this game, if the person making the game is actually a big fan of space, like me. They'll definitely give us a shout out. They already give a shout out to like a Cassini 2 mission or something, which didn't exist. There was the Cassini 1 mission, which is a real mission. There's our rover. Seems a little bit like not much so far. There was a survey point on that ridge line. We'll have a look. Also nice now we're wielding our pickaxe. Why couldn't we wield the pickaxe when we were dealing with Val? Alright, yeah, this area has something. You stand at the precipice of a larger crater. Awareness. Your keen eyes tell you there's an interesting feature in the center of the crater. Yeah, well, thank you. You surveyed the area for scientific mission. You found nothing unique, but you do find one processable minerals. Okay. And maybe I can go up here? Is this the final point? Thanks, awareness, telling me that there's something in the center when I've already been there. But this is not a game that copes very well with non-linearity, I think. I do have to watch my batteries, though, before I freeze again. Surely this is a special point. Surely. No? You're telling me I came all the way up here for nothing? Well, at least I can see further. We see anything that looks like a special point. The compass can tell me where the special points are. I think. That special point is the middle. Special point 1 is the ridge. Ah, I should have used this compass feature. Well, now we don't have enough power, I think. Where's this point in the wall? All the way over there? Well, we'll take a rest, and then we'll go over there. This whole game is special. How was this actually made? I don't think this referenced Unity in the opening sequence, which I think is necessary if you make a Unity game. Let's call people.
Commander.
Do you have any assignments for me?
Not right now. Maybe Carl has something for you. Just keep the operation going as best you can.
Very well. I want to know more about the power. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, make it quick.
No, I don't want to know about you. Okay, never mind. She's not gonna repeat any more hints. Alright, we're gonna wait until the suit recharges. Suit is fully recharged. Oh, my fatigue level is 1. What does that actually do? I think you only need the Unity splash screen on some free cheap license. Oh, okay. Physical -1, awareness -1. Oh, I don't want that. How do I sleep? I wanna sleep. But I also don't want to wait, so surely we're not gonna need our awareness. Alright, I want to go to mark number 3. And I assume it might be the far side of this crater. Like somewhere over here. It's gonna be a long walk. That's weird. You can see our character keeps running in the background, but the screen freezes when I open the inventory. Ooh, we have 2 minerals and a strange material. This is some kind of, or a strange material that you've never seen before. Oh, that's mysterious. I hope we don't find a Yeti. I also thought about how this doesn't feel as deserted though. The fact that there's like somebody living right outside our camp. Alright, what is this area? Tell me about this. The crater wall is steep and dark. Okay. You've surveyed this area for scientific missions. You found nothing unique, but you find 1 processable material. Okay. I gain 10 XP and I gain another 10 XP for having completed this entire crater. Okay, well this is a way to get more XP. You also get a couple of things. I think we got a total of 3 minerals. So this is like hydrocarbons are rare in the inner solar system. Hydrocarbons being stuff like methane and propane. But they're very common in the outer solar system, which is true. That's a true fact. And rocks are rare, so metals become the rare thing. I don't think that's quite as true on Titan, although we don't really know what the surface of Titan is actually made of. And how difficult it would be for you to find rocks on the surface of Titan. Is it like Antarctica, where you can't find anything solid that isn't ice, basically? Or is it more like a mixture of rock and ice, like an asteroid? Alright, back in our rover we go. And back to the camp we go. Let's just drive home. The rover has charged a little bit. It's a little bit annoying that I have to use WASD to steer this. But okay. Alright, we're gonna stop the rover here. We feel well rested because we have, oh yeah, I could talk to Carl if he's available.
What can I do for you?
Do you have any other mission on the roster?
I have an idea I think you need to hear. It might help you figure out what went wrong in the crash.
No, I don't want to hear that, but I guess I'm forced to. Tell me about your idea.
You'll need to find William.
What? Who's William?
Yeah, He was the first one down there. No sense in risking more than one neck on the first try. You don't know about William? What the fuck did they tell you in briefing?
Just that everything is going smoothly.
Well, don't believe everything you hear. Anyway, Billy killed himself after he heard about his wife and kids. Left a suicide note on his log. I told Karen not to tell him about it until he was back up here, but she insisted. No empathy, that woman.
Alright, do we want to know what happened to his wife and kids? Or what happened to him? So why don't you like... I like Danny Baranovsky. I do really like Danny Baranovsky's music. Well, the one set of good songs he's written. No, that's not true. He's also written great music in the other game called Industries of Titan, which I have also streamed. Because I like Titan, I like Saturn. Basically, if you have a video game about sci-fi that has Saturn, I'll probably play it. This is not a third game that oddly... Well, depending on how much you count X, this might be the 5th game on this channel that explicitly has Saturn as a visible location that I'm streaming. And Danny Baranovsky has made very good music for Industries of Titan, but otherwise that game is kinda meh. Alright, what happened to him?
That's what I want you to find out. Like I said, he probably killed himself. He left the outpost, started walking west until our cameras couldn't track him and never returned.
Oh, he's probably not dead yet.
You know what it's like to be down there. Maybe you can find a clue about where his body is.
Okay, we'll loot his dead body.
Good. He took something important with him when he left. When you do find his body, don't report it to Karen. Report it directly to me.
What? Why?
I tried putting this on the mission roster, but Karen disapproved. That hasn't changed.
That's not really an answer. Why did she disapprove?
It's not crucial to the mission. You can hear her say it, can't you?
Awareness. Are we that aware? Okay, we use our awareness. I get the feeling that you're the one who doesn't want Karen to know what I find.
Oh, you're right. Just trust me and don't tell Karen, okay? It's important. I'll tell you when you find him.
I'm not promising anything because I don't like Cal. Saturn 6 out. Alright. I do want to go to the base first though. It's probably gonna tell me that oxygen is low. No? Oxygen isn't low? Well, that's glorious. We also have a new male apparently. 13% oxygen is fine. We have 1 tons of methane and 1 ammonia. Oh, ammonia production, but no polymer production. We now have 70 methane here. And the timeline... It's not a 7, so we'll have more than enough methane for the next shipment, but I assume they will ramp up in difficulty quickly. And this location says that we have a cursory exploration which is done. Which is nice. Okay, so I should transfer our minerals to the station. Maybe I have to process them? Let's process. Let's first save. I have to name them. Maybe I should just... Well, let's test. It says currently we have no minerals. If I just say transfer, it still says we have no minerals. So I think what I need to do is I actually need to take these and I need to process these. Yeah, so this turns them into processed minerals. Although I wonder if we'll get a tech that makes this better. Isn't Karen your only ally in this cold, barren rock? I mean, I told her somebody tried to kill me and she was like, you better try nothing funny with that person. Like, she was not helpful. Alright, I have more minerals. Can we build anything with minerals? I think the answer is still no. Alright, what do we do with the strange rock? can use it. These two strange materials warrant further study. Oh, nice. So let's use a awareness. The ore has distinct purple glow. You remember seeing subtle hints of that glow near the crater. Perhaps you should search that area more thoroughly. Thank you, okay. So that tells me if I have a higher exploration skill, I might be able to detect more of this ore. We can negotiate with the ore. We can science the ore. You can tell that the materials are not native to Titan. It seems like a primordial isotope of uranium, but it's more radioactive than that. You can probably extract the equivalent of 4 kilograms of plutonium to use in the generator. But you would lose any opportunity for further study and your current skill is insufficient for that. Extract? No, I don't want to extract that. How about this? Your construction skill won't help you with this item. IPMS says I don't know anything of importance about this item, and we can't hack this, and we can't negotiate with it either. And physical doesn't help either. So we can just science it into 4 kilograms of plutonium. But we want to skill science soon, so we'll just keep this rock for a bit later. We can process this empty battery pack. I hope. Yeah, we'll just process it. And we got 2 polymers from that. That's very nice. When did I use 5 spare parts, though? I need to make more spare parts. But now I have 4 polymers, which is not enough to make anything, I think. A spare part is 12 polymers. That's a lot. I would like to make a scanner. The handheld scanner would probably increase my exploration skill. Each pipe you added to the pump used a spare part. Yeah, I figured that because it was exactly 5. Alright, probably I should turn on the oxygen eventually. How's the food? We have 14 rations. We have 3 special food. I don't feel any need to have special food right now, so it's fine. And we'll probably just wait until the suit is recharged. Oh, the suit is fully charged. Are we sciencing still? Yeah, we're sciencing. Okay, I like to science this up. I do kind of want to have a look with the suit, though. I just want to have a look. For you. I don't know how to control you, Mr. Construction Robot. I also don't know what this is. It's still lying around here. Let's have a look at... Oh, I didn't check our message. Oh well, let's check that afterwards. I forgot the message. Which direction is west? It says Carl left directly west. That doesn't really help me. No, not Carl, sorry, William. William left directly west. Can I not go here? Okay, you're trying to pass there somewhere. Ah, you can't get off this platform. What? We can't get off this ledge? Come on, this is Titan. Gravity is like... I don't know how low gravity is. I should have looked that up, but it is definitely very low. Aha, we can survey. This little dune was formed by natural polymer production. We'll probably find some plastics here. Ooh! We found 8 tholene. And 0 processable minerals. I don't know how good our tholenes are, but I'll take that. Karen told you can control the robot from the construction station. 0.138 G. Okay. Yeah, Karen said something about I can control it from somewhere. Oh, there's like an exit here? Time to climb the cryovolcano, 18 minutes. Suit battery life, 24 minutes. You might not have enough charge for the return trip. Are you sure? No. Okay, well, let's... I assume maybe this is where William went. We'll have to figure out some way that has... just juice up our suit, or I'll just have to be more economical when running here. Let's use the remaining time to just search this general area for maybe some more loot. Does that count as like 8 polymers? Yeah, maybe this can turn into polymers. That means I can construct again. Although I really do want that research, because the research also said it will give me free polymers every day. But if I construct the pump earlier, I'll have way more... Oh god, no, I need to run back to the outpost. I'm getting low on power here. I wanted to look what's behind that corner back there. But... can't do that right now. I need to get back into the door before we freeze. Oh, no, we can search this area. Sure. You found nothing unique, but you do find one processable mineral. Oh, we'll take it. Oh, no, that was just a turn off. Alright, run back to the door. Will give us the warning, probably, that we're about to freeze again. Oh, no, it didn't. We made it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This means we can transfer you. What? Where's my polymers? Oh, I transferred the wrong way. Alright, process 1. This gives us... this just gives us just standard polymers. We process the tholin. I'll transfer these over. Transfer these over. I don't know why I'm not fully processing everything, but I wonder if maybe later I'll have more efficiency. Alright, what do we want to build? We want to build some girders? We want to build... I could make some spare parts. We could make a battery pack. Or we could make our scanner. I really want that scanner. We will make a scanner. Yes. Make it so. And power down the lab, power up the construction. We're 30% done with synthetic biopolymers. Gain extra polymers per day. That would be very nice. Alright, let's read whatever our message is. Somebody sent us an email. Carl Camden to William Whitelaw. Forward, goodbye. Ah, okay. This was William, apparently. To whom it may concern, focus on the mission. I came to this cold hell with a sense of purpose. A better life for my family. That was my mission. My purpose died with them. Oh, sounds like his family died. I feel betrayed, the promises, the assurances. That heartless woman up in orbit doesn't understand what it's like to lose everything you love. I got more sympathy from the damn AI. I'll show them. I'll take McLeod's precious and I'll make tighten its tune. His dream will die with me and mine. William Whitelaw. Okay. So McLeod is the name of the head of the IASA, which I assume is the International Aerospace and Space Administration, something like NASA but international, which is the agency that sent us on this mission. Daisuke McLeod, this fancy fellow who looks right out of X2 with this portrait. And... oh, I should charge the suit while we're not doing anything else. And whatever he took, we don't know, but we would like to figure out. But first I want to have a scanner. So that would take about 2 days of work. Make it so.
Construction complete.
Alright, glorious. We have constructed our scanner. We're also excavating more and more of this. We now don't have anything else to build again. So I think I'll set the base back to being... Okay, exit. Back to being a research base. And I guess we can have a comms channel. Anything happening? Do you have any assignments for me?
Not right now. Maybe Carl has something for you. Just keep the operation going as best you can.
Alright. Fair enough. Run animation doesn't look like moonwalking, you said. Huh. Okay, well. Give me that scanner. And we can equip it. Aha! And now that scanner will give us... Oh no, I unequipped it. Equip it. The scanner gives us 1 awareness when searching. Oh, I was hoping it would give us 1 of the skill. I was hoping it would give us 1 exploration. But because it seems level 2 exploration is it's like a break point. Anyway, otherwise we look really fine. We're like well fed, we have high morale, we are not fatigued. Oh god, I didn't run the hydroponics for 2 days. I hope they're not dying. No, they seem to be fine, but I should be running them occasionally so they don't die. That's what they told me. It's annoying I don't have enough power to run everything. So we'll just not be breathing for a bit. And then we'll look at this construction menu. And then we can manual control the LTM. But I can't click manual control. Because we don't have power on this thing. Okay. So let's power up the construction boards. And use manual control. So now we'll look for our uranium. Oh god, this... I don't know where we're going with this. Maybe the cryovolcano is where we actually want to go with this thing. I hope the range is okay, but it'll probably tell me it doesn't have the range to do this. Oh, no, the cryovolcano is actually too steep. This camera does not like to turn. Didn't they say this was somewhere here? Doesn't seem like it has any problems climbing steep terrain, by the way. Where is the plutonium? By the way, it says core temperature 0 Kelvin. That seems rather cold for a robot. I'm not sure a robot would survive that. Oh god, am I gonna crash this robot in here? I absolutely will. I hope we didn't need that robot. is this? What is this? What are we doing here? Well, Karen, this was a dumb idea. What? Who made this terrain so jagged? How about you push us the other direction, bot? This is not where we want to go. We don't want to go into this poorly modeled area. Right, if I go back and I just restart. Also, I should check on the breathing air here. 15% is fine. Let's try that again. Okay, that just resets it. Where is the uranium? Oh, this is where Val is living in her cave. We don't want to go there. Let's research the area in front of the rover. There's nothing of interest in this direction. There's the lake. This is the dangerous jagged area that I actually don't want to drive into again. But I just did. Oh, I'm not very smart, am I? I don't... Come on. You somehow had the power to get up there. This steers as awkwardly as it looks. What is this motion even supposed to be? Stealth pushing up with our actuator arm? Well, I'm lost. I can't find anything here. Oh no, there was this one area that I looked at earlier that I said maybe I have to go through there. That was over there and then to the right. Maybe it's actually in that area? Oh, it could also go to the left here. Let's have a look at both directions. Let's go left first. Oh no, this is the jagged area. I don't want to go there. Maybe there's a different jagged area. Okay, let's go the right path. Let's go through here. Right, this still looks traversable. Aha! What the hell? Who are you? Why is there a guy here? I can't drive over this person. This person seems entirely unfazed. Let's ignore this person and keep going. Where's my uranium? It doesn't seem like there's any uranium here. Alright, there's another person right outside my base. This is supposed to be an empty moon at the end of the solar system. Oh, why is it so busy? Maybe the uranium is a friend. I'm trying to drive up this path now. Maybe the uranium is up here. I worry that this is a jagged area, but it doesn't look so bad, actually. Maybe the uranium will be at the end of this path. I'm not taking in any hobos, by the way. I worry the game is gonna try to tell me, hey, you should take in some hobos. I'm not interested in taking in any hobos. Sorry. I think that's a politically incorrect term. What's the politically correct term for a homeless bow? A rough sleeper? A rough sleeper is something else. Surely. It's somebody who has trouble sleeping well. Reverse. This is not a French robot, that's for sure. It does not have a strong reverse drive. Which ironically is actually a good thing to have on many occasions when you need to maneuver in dangerous terrain. I don't know if I should be here. It seems like we're sliding down this terrain. Where does this go? Well, we seem to have fallen below our base. Underhoused. Can't fit 3 cans of soup in the robot. You keep like mocking me, but you know some of us live in Japan and can't afford the giant mansion that you with your giant income do. Yeah, at least the ground is smooth down here. I wonder if we can sneakily see some like hidden spots from down here. Although I have trouble orienteering. Is that the same guy we saw before? Don't tell me there's another guy somewhere. Could we go back up through here? Alright, we're back in the real world. And there's nothing of interest here. Alright, let's quit this. Let's quit this silliness. I cannot find the plutonium. I shall head out. And I shall talk to that weirdo who's stalking my base. My home isn't massive and I can't... Can I research more of this? No. And I can't fit a few dozen easy. Well... Look at Kaladin. Why is the conductance 5 here? Holy moly. What material is over here that I'm cooling down so much? Is it like the ground over there? Anyway, there's a person over here which I don't know who that is. Let's hope they don't try to kill us. Oh. It's a frozen corpse. Okay. William's wallet. The Quark Personal Encrypted Data Storage Unit can store any personal information securely. It is usually called a wallet, a term harkening back to old pocket-sized folding cases used for storing paper money and magnetic cards because its primary utility is storing people's WCU keys, which is probably this currency. Security measures include voice recognition, iris scan, and a configurable twist pattern of the 2 sides. Many people choose to only use one of these measures at a time for convenience, comprising security. This one belonged to William Whitelaw. got some battery pack, and we've got a hooch. This thermos was intended for coffee, but there's some kind of unidentifiable liquid inside. Smells like alcohol. Okay. Why are you, like, clutching your visor? You try to remove the hand from the man's face. The many frozen layers of his suit are still surprisingly pliable, but his limbs are not. When you apply pressure to the hand, instead of bending his arm, the cold and brittle wrist bone cracks. That's fine. Okay. Use William's wallets on William's eye? Sure. You hold the wallet in front of William's frozen eye. Fortunately, the frost does not seem to have affected his iris pattern. Okay, that was not what I was planning to do, but we did it. They were probably killed by ecoterrorists. Yeah, I think so too. So, we have found his wallet. Let's use this. It still needs a voice command, a correct twist pattern, or both. You carefully examine the wallet and notice markings that indicate William held the device with his right hand while twisting with his left, occasionally using too much force on the first clockwise twist. Knowing the first part of the pattern will greatly speed up any attempts at cracking this code. Awareness. Okay. Hacking it. After successful iris scan, the device seems responsive to your twists. You try to think of a way to hack the pattern, but you come up empty. You'll need to become a better hacker. You can't take them apart. IPMS doesn't know anything. We can't negotiate with it. Science won't help us. And I can't break it. Okay. So we might need to become better at hacking it to hack into his wallet. It does look like he was shot. Didn't it look like he had a gun wound? Let's not stop here. This area is like bad for conductance, or I guess good for conductance, but just bad for me for some reason. No idea where the plutonium went though. Oh, why did I transferred it all the wrong way. This is confusing sometimes. Oh, I could consume the hooch full of alcohol, which I don't want to. Might want to construct something more, but I don't know what. Well, we should talk to Karen about this. Now comms is unpowered. At least this is powered. It made more food. I think I'd rather have breathable air now. Well, I want a suit power, breathable air. I'm gonna lab a bit until the suit is recharged, and then we're gonna comms. We're gonna talk.
Commander.
Wait, I can't tell her about the alcohol? Wait, I can't even tell her about the dead person? Can we speak in private?
We are speaking in private. Carl wouldn't dare to eavesdrop on my communications.
Carl asked me to look for William.
So, you know about that. I'm on the orders not to talk about it, but since you already know, William committed suicide, and I very much fear that it's my fault. I'm the one who told him about his family's demise.
Okay, we can tell her it's not your fault. Or we can say that it was thoughtless, but what it's done is done. Neither sounds really like us, but we're gonna pick the first one.
It was. I shouldn't have told him. He had a job to do.
Why do you think Carl wants me to find him?
That's a little suspect. He's been acting very strange since the crash. I don't know. You should probably look into it and report back to me.
I will. Bye, Karen. Yeah, well...
Commander.
Can we speak in private?
We are speaking in private.
I found him! Why
Come
can't I
on.
talk to you about this? Okay, can you tell me the reason for the Hesiod's early return to Titan? No, I don't actually know why I would ask that. I don't even know that the Hesiod is returning early, but okay, we can ask that.
All I know is they're coming back after visiting the inner Saturnian system.
Ugh, Saturnian system. You should say Cronian system, you know, that's the correct way to say.
Commander.
Okay, I actually don't want to talk more to you. I can't say goodbye.
We are...
Alright, goodbye. Well, that didn't help us. Kinda don't know where to get the plutonium. Don't know... I guess we have to talk to Carl. The game is really like not giving you a lot of options not to engage the plot points the way it wants. Oh, hello, it's Baron. The fish are here. Okay, I'm waiting a minute. But this is in fact not Factorio. It's illegal? I didn't know that was illegal. Those are whales? Or did he change it? Does he also have a whale one? The categories were made for man, not man for the categories, Kaladin. Alright, I think my minute is over. I think I can continue now. I actually haven't eaten whale, I think. It's not on most menus. I worry that somebody's gonna steal my plutonium. But oh well, we'll see about that. I want to do more research now. Always has been a whale. It's the Whale King from Evo. Okay. Well, I must have been blind then. Alright, let's have the lab running. The suit is fully charged, so I can have the comms running. Why did we make an elevator that needs 100 watts? That is also so dumb. There's nothing happening for the next 5 days. Ugh. Alright, let's work for a day. Well, nothing happened, wow. Oh, I know why. I made a wrong setting. No, I'm done. Never mind. I should say I am researching. Yes. I should be researching when the research is running. I do worry about the hydroponics not running. So we'll have the hydroponics running for a little bit. Or maybe an hour. And then we'll have the lab running again. I will do that for a day. Food has begun to wither. Food production halved. Okay. Well, I guess I have to power the hydroponics now. I hope that's fine. It's withering. You are now powered. But that means I can't do anything. What do I do now personally here? And I'm like useless now. Absolutely useless. Well, without oxygen, we can still run the lab. So let's work on the lab a bit. Work for 1 hour, another hour. How close does the oxygen get? And 9%. He's gonna complain about that. Alpha awareness 2, maybe. Well, I need oxygen, I need the hydroponics. This kind of sucks. Well, having low power sucks in general. Maybe I should have researched that other thing. There was a thing that said I would get more power. Yeah, I could have gotten the harbor process to generate power by condensing methane and nitrogen from the atmosphere to create ammonia. No, wait, is that actually extra power? I could have better insulation. Oh, this one is probably the good one. Scutterodite thermoelectrics. Applying the latest discoveries and using scutterodites as thermoelectric material will greatly improve the conversion of heat to electrical energy. That would probably be pretty good to do. But instead, I did whatever I'm doing right now, which is biopolymers. Which was a difficulty 3, science skill 2. Oh well. Well, I didn't want to just go with the obvious things. I never like to feel like the game is telling me what to do. Alright, let's have a lab running while we freeze. I wish these two menus were closer to each other, that telling me what the temperature is right now. Alright, let's work for an hour. Okay, the temperature just immediately drops. We cannot run without heating. This even says there's 10,000 watts of just free heating power, but it never really feels like it. What is our rover charge? That one is fully charged. Ah, I can look at this menu as well to, like, see everything. Well, if the rover is fully charged and we are researching... No, we should be researching. I can turn off oxygen, I can turn on the lab. And we can just go exploring in our rover for a bit. I don't know what we're gonna do, but the rover is basically a secondary base that will let me run somewhere else. For example, we could explore more of the lake. Let's do that. Surely there are some... No, there's no points of interest here? Well, surely I just haven't explored it very well. There's nothing in this direction, okay. How about we just walk into the lake? Okay, can't. Can't just walk into the lake. This looks scary when your like head submerges, but you should remember that actually... Oh, what can I do here? No, I think the pump is already hooked up. I don't think I have to worry about that. What about other things at the lake? So does the lake really not come with anything? Maybe the game has less content than I'm expecting here. There's nothing of interest as far as the eye can see. Yeah, you tell me, game. Okay, this is a bust. Can we just randomly drive around and find some place to go? Or is that not the kind of game this is? Aha! No, it is the kind of game. You are entering Lost Shipment. Aha! See? I knew it. I knew it. I get rewarded for my extreme skill. Alright. A Lost Shipment. Somewhere around here. I wish you told me which way we're oriented right now. I would assume the Lost Shipment should be ahead. Because why would we stop here? Oh god, this is just all fog. Yes, I feel well rested. How about you tell me where the... Oh, there it is! Oh god, this is really hard to see. Alright, this thermos was intended for coffee. Oh, no, sorry. Got the battery pack. This one is not actually empty. I think this is actually a non-empty one. We find some coffee. We find some more cereal seeds and fruit seeds. And we find food rations. 250. Is that really 250 food rations? That sounds like an insane amount of food rations to find. You can process at the base to take care of your daily nutrients, or you can eat them. I don't know what you mean by that. Ah, I see. This is supposed to be like a parachute. So we find some random food rations. What? I can consume them. Okay. Or I can process them. Let's just find a block of lard. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, that was actually good. We'll drive the rover back to base now. Because I don't want it to be out of juice. And now we should explore northwards, actually. Because it seems like northward is still unexplored. Alright, let's go to the base. Which menu can I use here? This one, yeah. Wait, I can't transfer this to the base? Alright, I can use the cereals. Special seed added. You've got mail. Okay. Ooh, we got a new special seed. And we've got mail. What's the mail about? Bill Callan, thirsty? Limp Dodger, here's a recipe for some hydroponics moonshine. All you need is a steady crop of grain. Any type of cereal will do. I'm sure you've left being picky behind you by now. Don't let him catch you on this piss. On the piss. Phil. Who the hell is Phil? Who the hell is Phil Callan? Okay, well, thank you, Phil, for telling me this. Alright, let's have more fruits. Fruit diversity has increased. We now have 3 out of 4 fruit, which gives us way more morale. Phil Rye, the drunken guy. He looked drunk. Also, thank you, Max, for playing Death Must Die. I can equip a battery. Ooh, which will give me extra battery. Now I think... Oh, removing a battery pack will deplete the charge. So I guess we're stuck here until I do that. I'm gonna transfer these food rations. I don't really know what I want to do with them yet, but I don't wanna feel like I'm pressured into anything. How much food did we generate by now? We have 13 in store. We have a lot of nitrates stored and some ammonia stored. I don't know what we need the nitrates for, but sure. Alright, the hydroponics was not in withering status, I think. It was not. So I can run a little bit of research. Let's try to research the biopolymers. Oh, base temperature is dangerously low. What? Why is the base temperature low? The temperature is 20 degrees. Hello, game? I'm gonna quick save this, but why is the base temperature dangerously low? Let's keep trying working.
Research complete.
Alright, biopolymers research complete. We've gained 150 XP. You've gained enough experience to increase your abilities. We will put one more in science, because one more science will give us construction. That's our background as applied physics. So we'll do that. There we go. Look at that extra skill. We are nerding it hard. And now we should maybe do this scudderidide thermoelectrics. Because that sounds like a very good additional thing to have, like more power. How's the hydroponics? It's not withering yet, so it's fine. Why was there an exclamation mark? I don't know. 1.25 days manned mode. I think we'll try to man it. Ah, but the next shipment is due first? When is the shipment due? At 3 PM tomorrow. Oh, surely we can work one day on this thing. Oh? Hesiod transfer ship is in orbit. Communications channel added. Alright, so apparently this is the transfer ship that gets things to and from Saturn. Hesiod. Registration ISAA. Capacity 400. Methane install 160. Report. Allocation. ISA requires 100. Contractor 0. 100. Leakage 0%. Okay. Do I have mail for this? Oh, I can talk to the Hesiod now. Let's talk to the Hessian.
If it isn't my old mate, safe and sound on Titan. Didn't think we'd see each other again so soon, yeah? Heard about the crash. Kamagatsa. Good to see you're okay.
Is this the Phil guy? Is this Phil the drunkard? Did you bring anything I can use?
Sure did. I've got a budget for consignment and exactly one drop pod limited by weight. But half a loaf is better than none, yeah?
Let's see it. Aha, so I can request things. Take your pick. ISAS is footing the bill for this one. Well, I definitely don't want food rations. Considering they're just gonna pay for this. Wait, I can't get plutonium? Not even 0.5? How about 0.5? No? That just opens the menu if I try to put a dot there? Oh well. Well, we should try to use the most expensive thing. They have 5 spare parts. I'm taking all of your spare parts. No, oh no, I have 5 spare parts. They have 20 spare parts. They also have polymers, minerals, and food rations. 1 food ration is 1. 1 mineral is also 1 weight. 1 polymer is also 1 weight. You really want me to send down polymers? You do realize that ice block you're sitting on is the hydrocarbon mother load, right? You Fruit Loop. Okay, he doesn't like it if I would like to order polymers. Spare parts. It's 3 weight for 25, so that's an average weight of 8. It's only slightly better. I would actually really like plutonium, but he's only sending full stacks of 40 kilograms, so I guess we're taking all your spare parts. They seem really useful. And then I guess I don't feel like I need food, but not having food later could be. But I found 250 food. I was just taking minerals. We're just taking all your minerals. See, 40 minerals, 20 spare parts. We're taking that.
Yeah, alright. I'll get it sent down immediately. The landing has been tagged on the west side of the space elevator platform. Go check it out when you're ready. Let's hope we hit the mark.
Thanks. Phil, Saturn 6 up. Alright, we can pick up our shipment there. And did they pick up the methane now or not? I don't fully understand if the shipment thing happened by itself or not. He's Australian. Well, I'm glad you figured that out, because I sure as hell don't follow the British, English accent types. I can't figure those out. Alright, let's have a look at the... Oh no, but it's gonna drain my extra battery pack that I installed. I will go outside. I don't want my extra battery draining, so I have to be quick. Make sure that... No, I think I have to go over there. I hope I don't get hit in the head. Where's the... Oh, there's the... Is this the landing? That might be the landing. Give me all my goodies. Orbital delivery. Spare parts, minerals. Suit charge and return trips are automatic, no risk of death. Time to offload 24 hours. Base time 24 hours. Logistics modifier at -10%. And we got a whiskey. Alright, let's bring it all to base, I guess. Delivery added to Outpost stock. Did that cost us a day now? Don't worry, in the future everyone will speak American. I'm not sure that's the future I want to imagine. Also, you seem to be like very willing to differentiate Americans between each other, so... You were just asking if he's Southern, which apparently you don't consider American. Okay. I received your shipment. Let's talk to Phil a bit.
G'day, mate. Sing it.
Will you be sending a replacement for my partner?
Nah, it must stink being down there drinking with the flies. Hell, not even flies, I reckon. Sorry about that, mate. We're trying to come up with something, but we don't have any more crew-capable landers on board.
Ah, what are you here for then?
Yeah, nah. That's classified. Can't say.
Come on, you can tell me.
Alright, we're here as a contingency plan. Help you out if you're in trouble.
Really? Charisma? Now we can say we're aware. We're so on the spectrum. Okay, but we're saying you're lying.
Alright. I didn't want to tell you, but we're consolidating the operation. They were this close to pulling the plug after the crash. The iffy part? I have no orders to pull you out in case we bail.
Pulling the plug. ISA is thinking of leaving me here to die. No, that's not what they're thinking. I knew the risk. Pulling the plug? We just got started.
Oh, I'm not making this up. I don't know the details. I've already said too much. But no worries, mate. I got your back no matter what orders they give me. Let's drop it. What do you need?
Do you bring anything I can use?
Yeah, nah, that was it. Sorry.
Alright.
Commander,
Um,
we are speaking in...
Alright, she doesn't have anything for me. My kind of American, they all sound exactly like you. Okay. That's the future you envision. Right. How's the hydroponics doing? It's fine. It doesn't seem to be starting with... In general, it feels like the base isn't progressing while you're outside. We only have 0.33 more days of research. So let's finish the research in a couple of hours.
Research complete.
Alright. Scudderadite thermoelectrics research complete. Item required. Check mission log. Okay. First of all, we got a mail. Probably somebody explaining me about this thing I just invented. Anonymous, a partnership. Ooh. Dear Limb Torture, important. A private note key is attached to this message. Contact me on the Funhorn Logistics channel. A friend. Okay. Funhorn Logistics wants to talk to us.
Ah, we have a connection. Pleased to meet you, Commander. Allow me to introduce myself. Rutger Van Horn, your new best friend and junior vice president of Van Horn Logistics.
He's Dutch. I don't know if we're starting off on a good foot here. Rutger van Horn. And how is Rutger van Horn only the junior vice president of Van Horn Logistics? Van Horn Logistics?
We provide the best supply chain solutions in the solar system, but at heart, we're still a family company. Our unique concept is based on what our customers want. The best quality, proven designs, short delivery times, low maintenance, and excellent value.
Okay, go on.
We operate in every market where we see an opportunity to improve, innovate, or invest. How do you improve service? We listen carefully to our customers and we invest a great deal in innovation, research, and development.
I mean, he's trying very hard. I feel bad for him. Tell me more.
At Van Horn, it's all about logistics. It's what we do, it's who we are. We plot a course, we follow through, we deliver. We live logistics. We have a vision and we are on a mission.
Oh, poor speaker strong with us on. Yeah, ...
We load and unload vessels either at our own yards or at numerous partner yards around the solar system. This presence means that we can get your vessel close to the delivery destinations, considerably reducing the cost and guarantee a rapid response. Which leads me to my proposal.
Oh, which is?
You government types wouldn't know, but there's a whole world outside the scope of your utilitarian missions and Spartan spacecraft. You don't need to be crammed up inside some tin can like you were. No, you can live in relative comfort even in space, if you got the cash.
Okay, so we can be aggressive and say that is only possible because government types like us pioneered that. You couldn't do what I'm doing now in comfort, no matter how much money you throw at it. Or we could ask him where are you going with this, which I think is what we're doing.
Look, you may not be comfortable now. You may have taken this job out of desperation, idealism, or even greed. Nah, they don't pay you enough for that. But I digress. What I mean is, there's no reason you shouldn't be comfortable in the future.
Okay, go on.
Here's the deal. During the next shipment, you siphon away some of your methane for us, and we pay you a king's ransom in Wuchu. How does that sound?
What the hell is Wuchu? I'd much rather be paid in kind. I need supplies that my employer has failed to deliver. Yeah. I'd much rather be paid in kind here.
Well, we can also provide you with supplies, if that's what you want.
Alright, how do we make this work?
Ha! Who do you think got the contract for shipping the methane to Earth? We did. We're working for the same people. On paper. All I need you to do is keep some of that hydrocarbon goodness off the book, so we can, divert those resources.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Hell no! What do you think happens when the ISA monopolizes this resource? Do you think we'd still be getting contracts? They would use that leverage to bleed Van Horn dry, and every other private enterprise with it. We would be completely dependent on the Chinese or slowly be assimilated into the ISA. There are people who think humanity will be the better for it, but if you ask me, that kind of power in the hands of one institution is the stuff of nightmares.
I can't believe Alpha would do a corruption with law. Look! He's the first guy who's actually offering me help, yeah? There's the crazy lady with whom we dropped, who has faked her own death, is now living in a cave outside our base, and tried to kill us by just opening all the valves in our suit through a backdoor hack that is in the suit firmware from the start and that she knew about. She's been in deep cover for like several years, and she's an ecoterrorist who believes that nature will provide, even on Titan. Then I told that to my boss, who's like, yeah, you should probably try to convert her, she might be useful as labor. Thanks, lady, she tried to kill me. And then the other guy on the space station is just like, oh yeah, I really like her. And actually, I'm also an eco-terrorist who secretly worked with her. The other guy on the spaceship we just saw on the Hesiod, he was like, oh yeah, he's clearly a drunkard. He keeps sending us alcohol-related hints. But he's also clearly not in any position to help us. He literally admitted that if anything goes wrong, he's not gonna rescue us. So this guy here, Mr. Van Horn, he's the first person to actually offer to think of me. I'm a firm believer in big government. Humanity needs to pool its resources. Good call, the last thing we need is government monopoly on fuel. Maybe, maybe not. I don't care as long as we're doing well. I don't know. We don't sound like the philosophical type. Maybe, maybe not. I don't care as long as we're doing well. Yeah, I guess we're kind of wishy-washy. That sounds very wishy-washy.
Pragmatism. A good trait in the business. Doing well is precisely what I'm about. Make sure you reserve some methane for us. You won't regret it.
How can I do that? The space elevator automatically pumps everything up until the freighter is at capacity.
We provide supply chain solutions in the solar system, but at heart, we're still the family company. Our unique concept is based on what our customers want. The best quality, proven designs, short delivery times, low maintenance, and excellent value. Sorry, we were being eavesdropped. I managed to reseed our encryption, but this channel won't be secure for long. I'll make it quick. The freighters are ours, so filling them to capacity is not the problem. Bookkeeping is. Every drop you send up is registered and transmitted to mission control. You need to circumvent that system. How do you do that is up to you, as long as you keep it on the down low. We'll start with 10 tons.
Alright, we'll do it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, we finally found somebody trustworthy. The Dutchman shall be helping us. For a little bit. He seems trustworthy. He seems really trustworthy. Alright, right. An item is required, set. What is the item that we need now? Scutteridite thermocouple. We will need cobalt arsenite. Ah, come on. Where am I supposed to find cobalt arsenite? I researched this and this is useless. Thanks. Okay, then we have a follow-up technology for super lattice thermoelectrics. I think we're gonna go for insulation on our suit first though. Greatly increase the thermal insulation by having a photonic crystal with an irregular truncation to trap the radiation. And I was hoping we would get more power here. I feel like we're not progressing much. But let's get the insulation. I might have to power the hydroponics for a bit. I should also quick save. Power the hydroponics. Work for 1 hour, 2 hours. How's the oxygen? Oxygen's still fine. 3 hours. 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours is the limit. Turn on the oxygen. Still a full day, but I guess we will work one day. I clicked work one day. Is the research not powered? No, surely the research is powered. Yeah, it is powered. Work 1 hour. Oh, we're sleeping. Food has begun to wither. Okay, well that's not good. Means I need to run the food again. Work 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. When oxygen gets low, is the food non-withering? The food is non-withering now, I think. But I don't know whether it will still be non-withering. Yeah, it says not. It doesn't say withering. So I think we'll be fine. Special event has occurred. What special event has occurred? Oh, we got a message. Comms is unpowered. But some kind of message here. No? Oh no, we finished the science. Research complete. No wait. But that was not the research. What special event has happened? You said a special event has happened. How about you tell me what special event is happening? Oh, I should take some of the spare parts in my inventory. Also, what's our future methane deliveries? Oh boy, they sure want a lot. They want 750. Yeah, something bad did happen with the Earth. I don't know if it specifically affected the Dutch or not. What was the special event that is supposed to have happened? Well, we'll just keep researching. I want the photonic insulation.
Research complete.
Alright. Okay, and maybe we'll research more power now, because apparently... Yeah. Let's have some atmospheric condensation. Actually, do I have daily polymer income now? I do have 8 polymers. I don't remember if I had as much before, but I think we're gonna keep constructing now for a bit. What did I set up as research? Atmospheric condensation. I don't know how much power we'll get from that, but now that we have the extra insulation, I want to go out. I want to go outside. What? My suit isn't charged. What kind of scam is that? How did I manage to not charge the suit the entire time? Alright, Karen or something.
G'day, mate. Sing it.
What can I do for you?
Any other mission, Cal? Oh, I found William in a trench not far from the outpost. Very cold and very dead.
Poor Will. I can only imagine what it must feel like to die like that.
I found his wallet. It's locked.
Good.
Good?
I know what's on it, and it's better left encrypted. It's evidence against me and Val.
I still want to unlock it. His suicide note implies there was something else going on.
You can try, I guess. If you do, make sure you destroy the evidence.
No, maybe I'll keep it just in case.
Talk to Val. She can convince you.
No, I will not talk to Val. She tried to kill me last time I talked to her. What are you on about, Cal? I also feel like we need to set up that pump. I worry about our output is too low. Well, let's first explore that cryovolcano. Ah, no, wait. First, let's charge the suit. Now, let's explore the cryovolcano. Alright, on the double. Suit battery life 51 minutes, 60 on spare. Let's do it. We'll go up the cryovolcano. Holy moly, we really climbed high. There's a space elevator. Oh, and there's Saturn. How pretty. You can see like a very thin line here. Maybe, I don't know if that comes through on the encoding. But this thin line is probably the main strand of the space elevator going up. I don't know, we don't seem to be able to see any other moons of Saturn from here. I don't know if this orbital tilt is correct of Titan in relationship to to the rings, but it might be. And clearly we have like a nice cryovolcano up here. Oh, we can research. These hydrothermal deposits might contain useful materials. We found cobalt arsenide and 2 processable minerals. Ooh. That is so nice. That is exactly what I needed. Perfect. There's also the main cryovolcano spewed some liquid water in the recent past, which froze before it could land. Potable water, the magma of this frigid moon. This majestic sculpture is both alien and familiar. You marvel at its form, twisted like a fountain frozen in time. It is the most Earth-like manifestation of water you've seen on the surface of Titan so far. You feel slightly more at ease. Let's move closer. Let's look at it. You admire its beauty but find nothing of practical value. It's ice, not of the rock-solid type you see everywhere on Titan, but more like the frozen water you're familiar with. You realize there must be some ammonia mixed in it for it to remain liquid all the way up to the surface. New research possibility unlocked. You snap off a shot of the sculpture and put it in your pack. Okay. What is that part of the sculpture? It is a volcanic shard. A shard of ice you snapped off the ice sculpture at the cryovolcanic caldera. What do you want to do with this item? Let's look at it. Your explanation skill doesn't help. You can't hack it. IPMS doesn't help. You can't construct it. We can't negotiate it. We can't science it. Okay, well, doesn't seem like we can do much with it. What a beautiful molecule, indeed. I feel like that's all. I want to go back down to the base. Alright, it only takes 7 minutes to walk down, because I don't want to start using my battery if at all possible, so on the double back to the base. We've searched this area, it just keeps popping up every time we go there. Still wish we had found that plutonium, but hey, can't have everything. What is that new research possibility we unlocked? A rover self-charge? No, maybe... Volcanic tap. Maybe this is... The ammonia solution flowing from Titan's liquid layer to the cryovolcano's caldera is relatively warm. It's still extremely cold, but would be much easier to use than the surface you're currently melting. You're not sure what tapping into this will yield, but it can't hurt to have access to liquids that do not transition to gas at room temperature. Okay, this is the new research we would unlock from going up the cryovolcano. And I would like to build this scutherodite thermocoupler. And we will focus that ASAP. Because if that gives me more power, that would be amazing. Also means we can do a little bit of construction. Are the plants withering? They are withering, that's not good. I need to make them not wither. Wait, we can run both? What am I not running them usually running? Oh, the heating system is now much cheaper. Oh, that's amazing. Minus 50% cost on the heating system. Oh, that is so good. The photonic insulation was actually a really big power boost. I should have researched that earlier. Honestly, the free polymers we're getting every day is almost nothing in comparison to the power usage. Okay, let's have us work on the construction and make the thermocoupler.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Scudderite thermocoupler added to the Outpost inventory. Thank you. I would like to leave this menu. I mean, we can also build something else. I don't know what we would like to build here, though. I guess the battery packs aren't bad. So... what does the volcanic shard give me? No, I don't want to destroy it now. I don't want to carry the... oh no, I put them all in my main inventory, didn't I? No, I didn't. Alright, give me some polymer. And then I want to make a battery pack. What? Why can't I make a battery? I have 10 polymers. Alright, now I can make it. 1 day to make a battery pack. How do I get out of this menu again? Ah, exit button is down there. It's very hidden. Alright, the thermocoupler. Surely it's installed now. It is not installed. Oh, do I have to... oh, do I have to open the door and go into the reactor room for that? Oh, I sure hope not, but maybe we do. Transfer. Use. What do you want to do with this? Oh no, I think I have to open the door. Okay, let's try to install the thermocoupler. Let's make a save. Let's open the door. There was a button to unlock the door. You're known to dabble in building things. Replacing the thermocoupler will take 240 minutes. Okay, do it. 15% efficiency. Output is now at 15%. 50 XP gained. Holy moly, we have so much power now. We don't know what we should do with all this power now. Well, we can run the lab and the construction at the same time. I don't think we need more power from the lab, honestly. We need something else. I mean, rechargeable batteries would be nice. Just make the thermal. Make whatever we're doing there. I want to help. I want to help with the building of things here then. But I do need to worry about how do I help actually the Dutch guy who sneak his shipment. Because I don't know how to sneak in the additional supplies to get the shipments past the prying eyes of our overlords. Well, I'm sure it'll all be revealed later. I think I'd rather help with the research.
Construction complete.
Okay. We've made another battery pack. What can we build? I want to build like a girder. I'm surely will eventually need a girder. Or a girder's batch? Batch of 5. Do they come cheaper? Yeah, but they cost so many polymers. do not have that many polymers. Hmm. It's not clear what we should be focusing on at this point. Maybe it's all maybe it's gonna be smooth sailing from here. We have a charging station? Maybe later we can charge batteries there. Well, when in doubt, just keep on working. I don't have anything to build inside, so let's just get the atmospheric condensation done.
Research complete.
The reaction in the prototype is slightly exothermic. It generates an additional 100 watts and 1 ammonia per day. Build a larger setup outside with Altum-1 to generate an additional 900 watts and 2 ammonia per day. That could be very useful if this gives me like a base level of power that is independent of my main reactor. Although now I do really have the problem that I don't know what to do with my power. We have so much excess power. We can run the elevator, I guess. We still have 40 kilos of plutonium. Alright, what else can we research? Lichen will make... Oh, generate heat through inefficient nitrogen consumption of lichen. This sounds like it could also help not rely on... I like the idea of trying to not rely on the uranium, or the plutonium. If our reactor for some reason is damaged, this would help. Although maybe this is the research line you need if you become like an eco-terrorist and don't rely on IASA. Anyway, we'll do it. Can I help with the LTEM construction actually? No, this skips saying 5 days remaining and 5 days manned. So maybe we'll go exploring a little bit on our rover and we'll try to find some more polymers. Because I do need more polymers. Did I manage to find the plutonium? No, I did not. I did not manage to drive. We'll drive around a bit more and explore the surface. Maybe we'll find some point out here. That's explorable. Warning! Negative torque detected. Shutting down. Please consult an authorized IASA mechanic. Oh no. Oh no.
What can I do for you?
The rover broke down. I'm stranded out here. Can you help me out?
Nope. Nothing we can do for you from up here, I'm afraid. If you can't do any field repairs, contact IPMS. With any luck, you might be within reach of the Outpost's repair systems.
Okay. That's reassuring. Well, let's try to repair our rover. The rover broke down. The suspension looks like a mess. You have no idea how to fix it. Toolkit. I couldn't even make a toolkit. Now you're telling me I need a toolkit? Oh, let's try to build. No? Alright, okay. Wait, I literally cannot do anything because I don't have a toolkit, which I didn't see as an item anywhere. Maybe it's in the rover? Surely you would leave a toolkit in the rover. No, the rover has nothing inside. Oh god, there's nothing here, huh? Not even moving the camera. This really is just we're broken down in the middle of nowhere. You can drive without a suspension, come on. Alright, IPMS, where are you?
Hello, Commander.
The rover broke down. Any suggestions?
You are out of range for your TAM-1 to conduct repairs.
Can we... Intelligence. Get a drone to carry it. Altum can adjust its arms and pistons to conform to the tank mount measurements.
That is outside of the parameters of my problem-solving routines. I couldn't have come up with that. It could work. I'll run a simulation.
Alright. I'm not going anywhere.
It works. I will make the adjustment. LTAM-1 will be there in 5 hours.
Good, I'll wait. I bet that Val was sabotaging this rover and was trying to kill me again. We should kill Val. Oh, we're not going anywhere, so I guess we're waiting for... wait 4 more hours. Elton 1 has arrived. Elton 1, help me out, please. Hey, buddy. Can you repair this? You came all this... Oh, beep beep boop. I'm starting to like the beep beep boops. Oh, one true friend, it's true. But it does say indifferent 0. You came all this way to help me out, huh? Alright, let's get this fixed. Connect Eltam 1 to the rover diagnostic system. A few minutes pass. The crane is extended and raised. If it were human, you would believe it was puffing its chest. Beep, 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 whiz, beep, beep. Thank you, buddy. You saved me again. Alright, attach yourself to the cargo mount. We'll head back to the outpost. Now we can see... How is he gonna attach itself to the cargo mount? I can't believe you're sympathizing with the robot just like the character. I am. Alright, we're taking Eltam back. Eltam 1. Eltam 2 is in the mines. Alright, let's head back. There wasn't really anything up here, other than death. Alright, stop the rover.
Commander.
Okay, she doesn't even care that I almost died here.
Yes, make it quick.
Alright, let's go back to the base. Have you ever played Detroit Become Human? I have not. I know Wellington has streamed the other game from that same creator who's infamous for making certain kinds of games. So now, there is no tool set in our base. I guess we were like supposed to be there. Well, I don't know much. I don't know what else to do other than research and work. We'll make lichen. Keep researching.
Construction complete.
Alright, we've got one additional room now down here. Let's have a look at it. Also, why did we build an elevator? Wouldn't stairs have been much better, considering that this elevator needs power? Why wouldn't we have built stairs? Alright, what could we get? We could build a polymer cracker. Several species of atmospheric hydrocarbons. We need more polymers to build a polymer cracker, though. Which is ironic. Maybe we can get some more from our... We can't get much more. Now we have... Also, thank you, Steam, for popping up here. I should change that, but I don't remember where. Oh well. How do we get more polymer? Maybe I shouldn't have built that battery. Well, melting and excavating doesn't cost anything. So please keep melting and excavating. And we will keep researching. I guess we'll just work for 2 days straight.
Research complete.
Okay, we can get another perk. We have researched lichen modification and gained another 100 XP. You should play it. I think you'd like it. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Probably not. No, I might stream tomorrow, but it's not 100%. And we can now learn Chinese. We've already looked at these perks. So definitely Poker Face doesn't fit with us. Stoic? I don't know, we don't feel very stoic. It might be a doctor or Ni Hao, and I'm tending to Ni Hao. I guess we're gonna start speaking Chinese. Maybe the Chinese can help us, because right now we have to deal with the Dutch. Let's become a Chinese speaker. Oh, and we can have one more skill point. Maybe higher exploration will let us find more more polymers. Yeah, I think higher exploration sounds really good. Or we need a higher level of hacking. Definitely we're kind of done with Science 3, I think. I think we're gonna take one more exploration and then we're gonna explore. Alright, how much heating do we get from this lichen? It doesn't really tell me, actually. Do I have to build this? The mold on your last sandwich gave you an idea. Genetically modify lichen to generate heat through inefficient nitrogen consumption. That should be on the hydroponics bay now, right? It's not really visible as anything. I could make coffee, or I can get a morale boost. I don't care for either right now. Maybe we'll become an alcoholic later. If the game doesn't have more to offer. Alright, we need a new research. We could have the volcanic tap, the rover self-charge, more power, the thermal residue detection, the ice line, the flight, or the protein replication. Rechargeable battery sounds nice. The volcanic tap also sounds nice. It sounds like we might be able to build a new kind of thing that will maybe give us more power or something. Yeah, maybe the rover self-charge could be good because it would extend our rover range a lot. We could explore more of the surface. Nah, let's do the volcanic tap. We unlocked that. I'm kind of curious what it does. And while that is researching, we're going to go out with the rover. And I hope the rover doesn't break down again. I have to build it with the outside construction board. The lichen, okay. Well, we're still building the pump. Okay, let's see. There's some mares, there's the Misty Montes where we're starting. Let's try to go to the mare over there. Driving. Oh, there's it. Oh, we found way more spots here. Another lake. Oh, there's so many lakes here. Oh, but how am I gonna ever make enough pumps? Alright, stop the rover. Let's explore. Let's explore some of these lakes. Maybe we can find some polymers for free. They don't have the exploration thingy. Turns out there's a lot of methane on Titan. Yeah, it turns out. Wow, we really drove this rover right up to the lakeshore, huh? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a shoreline. Oh? We can... Some H2O sediments. Let's search. We found nothing unique, but you find 2 processable... we don't want minerals. Look deeper. After kicking around some blocks of ice, you find more minerals. Unfortunately, you saw nothing unique, but you did find 5 minerals. I didn't want minerals. I wanted... Can I just get polymers by just hacking with my pickaxe or something? No, it doesn't really help with that. Maybe there's more. There's nothing on here, okay. Oh, there's a spot here. No, we've already searched this area. Now we found some minerals, which is not what I was looking for. Actually,
What can I do for you?
Do you have any other missions for me?
Well, I've got another exploration mission for you. Arafluctus, flow terrain with meandering hydrocarbon streams. Ought to be breathtaking. It's not a high priority mission, but you will probably find useful minerals there. Take a picture for me, will you?
Alright. He also gave us another idea where to go. Where does he want me to go? Oh, he wants me to go way further, like down here? Oh, that's super far. There's another Lacus up here. Oh no, that's the Lacus I knew about already. Let's go the northern route. Let's look at this one. Surely some of them will have polymers. They say this is the mother lode of hydrocarbons. So surely we will have some for me somewhere. Now we can cross over here. Where can we go from here? Run around the lake a bit. Oh, what is that? A hard to reach amber colored rock in Sotonera Lacus. Oh, let's look at it. Inside the rock is pure ice 11. You take what you can without freezing. You also find some useful minerals. Okay. 5 possible minerals. Let's look more at this thing. You find some ice 11 that's easier to access. You also uncover some more useful minerals. You found ice 11 and 15 minerals. My goodness, what am I doing with all these minerals later? What the hell am I building an entire village? Did you figure out how to embezzle gas yet, Tovarish? I don't know that reference, but no, I didn't find that out yet. I have 8 days to find that out. It's no need to worry. We're exploring lakes right now. Man, this rover looks beefy. Okay. Is that... yeah, that is that explored. Let's stop the rover. I probably want to wait until the suit is recharged. Alright. Lake, what do you have to offer? Also, what was that Ice 9 actually doing? Ice 11. We know it's ferroelectric and that it has interesting properties, but research on Earth has been limited due to extreme... okay. So I have Ice 11 now. I haven't done the research in the main base about Ice 11, but I have it now. This game is more freeform than I thought. It's like... right now we don't have much guidance, but we can just bumble around. Oh god! Is this healthy? Well, I guess we're in a suit anyway, but still. Running around at the bottom of the lake like that. Ooh, speaking of... my suit is not full of charge. I don't want to use my battery, so... let's not waste the battery charge. Let's recharge. Try that again. Let's look to the right this time. There must be like a spot. Maybe the spot is on top of this hill? That would be the most prominent spot on this map. No. Can we go across? Aha, yeah. We can go across. When in doubt, it's probably the most inaccessible point of this map. Or maybe not this inaccessible. Holy moly, what is draining my batteries like this? Can we please go back? I feel like maybe I'm not supposed to be here. Okay, maybe nothing in that direction. How about this direction? Aha! These are the rocks we're looking for. You found nothing you need, but you find 3 processable minerals again. And 5 processable I'm carrying 35 minerals by now. That seems a little bit excessive. What am I gonna do with all those? Oh, there's a red dot. Jinkpolacus. Why is that red? That is a lot of methane. This one is 280,000. This one is 190,000. This one is 5 million that we're at. 1,800,000. 1.5 million. This one is 14 million? That is a lot. Let's have a look at it. Did our power just recharge? Oh yeah, we slept a little bit, I think. Why is it red? Alright, let's stop the rover here and have a look. I hope red doesn't mean Chinese. But if not, if it does that, we're just about to trespass. Oh boy, there's somebody here. Ni hao. Oh god, I just went through. You see a small building with Chinese markings. Let's look at it. You found nothing unique, but you do find 4 processable minerals. You found 5 scrap electronics and 4 processable minerals. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, and I don't know, this is what a weird menu. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to just be in here, but we just somehow went through the door. It's no problem. And we find... What the hell is this? Plutonium? Nuclear arsenal were dismantled as the last reserves of plutonium enriched uranium were hoarded. A Chinese battery. Calling this a battery is a stretch. It's more like a capacitor. It can release its energy in a single burst to recharge static batteries. It emits a soft hum. And we find scrap electronics. Alright, well, we're taking all of that. The Chinese Jingpo cache. I don't know why we're looting the Chinese now, but... wrong number. Oh no. Oh no, we might be stuck in here. How do we get in here? How do we get out? Ni hao, vent blocked. No transponder. Invalid number. Invalid number. Invalid number. Invalid number. Invalid number. Okay. Please let me exit. Game? Oh, okay, I just teleport out. Is this intended? There's nothing... Oh god, maybe I should head out this side. Okay. I'm not sure we were supposed to be doing this. Can't you read the characters? No, they're too simplified for me. Well, this is number. I know this. And I recently learned that this is the Chinese mu, which is insane to me. This does not look like mu at all. Well, we're definitely stuck doing something here. I think I somehow glitched into this house. Trying to glitch back out of it. I mean, I can glitch back out like this, but then I'm just in a weird mode where I'm not actually running. The camera isn't following me. And I can't click on the rover, and I can't free turn the camera in this mode. Let's load the orbital info, and then unload it. And maybe this will fix it. No, it did not fix it. You have no idea what it says? That's not true. Honestly, ni hao is useless if we can actually read it. Oh, we backed back out. We're free. We're free. We're free. Now, I don't think I have to push all the buttons. It didn't feel like the combination did anything. It said invalid number after every button press, so... No problem, though. No problem, we managed. We made it out. So, Jingpo Lacus, and then there's Tu Xing Liu. Oh, let's say hello to them. Let's do that the last thing we do today. Visit Tu Xing Liu. Stop the rover. And let's say hello to the Chinese. What is Boo about it? Okay, visit the Chinese. Why do they get some... Holy moly, they have a nice base.
Hello, Guilo. We've been monitoring you. Welcome to Tu Xing Liu. My name is C2 Yesen. What is your business here?
They have guns? Do I need help? I actually do need help. I need help. There's an eco-terrorist. I need help.
We know. Your honesty will speed things up. Let's go see Ling.
Who's Ling?
Ling is in charge here.
Okay, let's go see Ling. Yeah, they just told me Wei Lao. Yeah. What the... Did they have a gun? I didn't see if they had a gun. Maybe we're getting killed now.
Yes, 我有多少就要告诉你，才其他送的动态镜头。
是的，官员。
Sorry about that. My name is Ling. I assure you this is not a Augustian invitation. You are honored guests. Please, remove your helmet.
Alright, I totally trust these guys. Procrustean? Oh, let's not harbor on his language skills. Very well.
Good. Now, to business. We need your help.
What? You need my help? Okay, and I need yours.
Very well. Quit or go. What is it you need?
What do you mean? I can only say I need resources. I have a crazy lady who's trying to kill me outside my hab. How is that not my #1 priority? What resources do I need? I guess I want polymers.
We will after you help us.
Alright, let's hear it then.
We have an urgent resupply mission, but both our transportation vehicles are missing.
Uh-huh. What happened?
One broke down during an autonomous survey outside the Polar Legion. We have no idea where it is. The other went missing on the way to the Sarot.
Resource gun. Yeah, if they give me a gun though, that could help against Val. So you need my ride for the resupply mission.
Not just a Yolova. You. We don't have time to train my men, and our elliptical system are not compatible.
Okay, well, sure. I don't actually have anything better to do, I think. And this doesn't feel like I'm doing anything illegally.
Good. Our situation. We have set up a leader outpost at the Sarot Okakan. The Tiger forces there are seeking her, and we are harassing that energy with a generator. It was fully operational until a recent upgrade damaged the transformer. Under normal circumstances, this would be minor attack. Things as they are, it is a tragedy. The two operatives we have stationed there are stranded without power, and we don't know how much time they have left. I need you to get them to safety, but the first priority is the generator itself.
You want me to fix the generators?
Talk to Dacia before you leave. She's probably in a lost bay. Ideally, she would accompany you, but I cannot spare our only remaining engineer. Sheldon will be joining you as your escort.
Okay. I mean, we're terrible at negotiating, but we'll try. I think I need an engineer. Oh god, there's an entire negotiating menu? Risk versus reward. Saying in Ni Hao, do not choose the one you don't trust and trust the one you choose. Oh god. Try to gain some insight into Link's situation. Sure. You glean no insight that is germane to this conversation. Great. What is our goal? Oh god, we can negotiate a lot. This is a very good negotiation menu. Actually, it's awful that we are bad at negotiation. Would have been probably more interesting to be super in negotiating. Your escort is unnecessary. He will only slow me down. I don't need Sharon with me. I'm a reliable person. I can't charm him. I can bribe him. But he has a high integrity. So I guess we're gonna... I also should stop streaming soon, but this is a very interesting point right now. We could crash the issue. Alright, let's say the escort is unnecessary. He will only slow me down. He's not there to slow you down, he's there to prevent you acting against my interests. Oh, he did not like that. Alright, then do not choose the one you don't trust and trust the one you choose. A straight foot is not afraid of a crooked shoe. Okay, are these like, are these the obvious options? Okay, we made everything worse, which fits for us. I'm a reliable person. This coercion isn't personal. Reliable, unreliable, doesn't matter. I don't take risks. Okay, any insight? No. Any charm we can do? I can also picture everybody dead. Okay, we failed this. We don't know what his negotiation skill is, but ours is 0. We will press the issue, I guess. Bring our last engineer without an escort? I was not born yesterday. Okay.
I'm sorry, I cannot accommodate you.
Too bad. I guess I have no choice. Oh, we're not wearing a helmet. Could we loot this place? Probably not. Can we talk about anything else?
Do you have anything to look for?
About the missing vehicles.
What is it?
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything to look for?
How about Jingpo Lockers? I want to set up a hydrokinetic pump there.
We do flow control tests there. You can set up whatever you want there. After you help us.
Alright, that sounds like a fair deal. Well, how...
Do you have anything to look for?
I have a question.
He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes. But he who does not act will remain a fool forever.
Yeah, I did not find the option how to turn off the Steam overlay. I could go into D&D mode in Steam overlay, but surely nobody's gonna embarrass themselves right now. What is your purpose here? It doesn't look like you're harvesting hydrocarbons. This sounds not like something smart we should be asking, but let's ask it anyway.
That is not your concern.
Alright, okay.
He who asks is
Never
a
mind
fool
then.
for 5 minutes. But he who does not act will remain a fool forever.
Oh, my battery is now gonna engage. Okay. Let's save here. And figure out what we're gonna do with the Chinese next time. We have achieved many a great thing today. And I think we'll see more of this game. Because as I said, this is just my kind of jank. And I will still believe this. So for now, I will go to bed. You should go to bed. And then we'll all be very well rested tomorrow for more Titan Outpost. Have a good night. Oyasumi nasai.